Haitian group in Springfield, Ohio files citizen criminal charges against Trump and Vance. Compelling stuff, though I wouldn't get your hopes up if you think this is going to stop them. Jesus Christ, they're wearing the same suit. Literally looks like a dad and his grandson or something. I don't know. It just looks stupid. Leader of a nonprofit representing the Haitian community invoked a private citizen right to file charges Tuesday against former President Donald Trump and his running mate J.D. Vance over the... What do they mean, private citizen right to file charges? Anyone can file You can sue people for whatever. It's just a matter of whether or not it gets tossed out in court. What are they... Am I like demonstrating a degree of ignorance right now by not knowing? Is there like a separate thing? It's an Ohio thing, they're actual criminal charges. I mean, but you can sue anyone for anything. Criminal charges are normally brought by prosecutors. Wait. You're saying in Ohio, you can skip the prosecutorial stage and just bring... No, okay, sorry. You mean like criminal charges, like what have you been charged with, like what a cop would say. You can do that in Ohio? It's not even a lawsuit? Okay, so I didn't know that was a thing you could do. Everything is possible in Ohio? Fair point. Yeah, but it's not guaranteed to be taken up by a DA. If it's not guaranteed to be taken up by a DA, then it seems like it's not much different to filing... Well, I guess if it's like criminal charges, it is still different to the civil charges that you would impose if you filed a lawsuit. It's just strange. I don't know. It seems strange to me. It's like, yeah, you're like requesting criminal charges. I don't know. Is that good? Do I like that? Maybe I do? I don't know if I do. I don't know. Charges brought by private citizens are rare but not unheard of in Ohio. Yet, examples might be a grocery store charging a customer for a bounced check. State law requires a hearing to take place before the affidavit can move forward. As of Tuesday afternoon, none has been scheduled. Okay, so it hasn't even been moved forward. I don't expect this is going to go very far. Like, what are the charges? False claims about legal immigrants there during a presidential debate? Like, how, like, does that translate? Can you, like, specifically say that's slanderous? I don't know. Strange. They're holding them responsible for the bomb threats. I don't know. It's pretty difficult to get someone for stochastic terrorism in the States. Slander is a civil matter? Oh, you're right. Slander is a civil matter, so it can't be that. It has to be, yeah, stochastic terrorism, incitement to violence, something like that. I don't know. Here are the charges in the filing. I doubt it's going to be picked up. Disrupting public services, making false alarms, complicity, telecommunications harassment, aggravated menacing, telecommunications harassment again, and complicity. Huh. All right, well, you know, as long as they have fun with it. Yeah, this is a bit of good news. You guys want some good news? You guys want some good news? Wouldn't that be good? Good news, maybe? A little bit? In several swing states, it seems that we don't have to worry about the electors failing to certify the results if they get a Kamala Harris victory in that state. Top election officials in major swing states say they are prepared to take local governments to court if they refuse to certify the 2024 presidential election, a move that could impede an effort to overturn the election if former President Donald Trump loses. Officials in Arizona, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, wasn't so worried about Arizona, PA and Wisconsin more so, I think, made the comments in interviews with USA Today and at a public event at the University of Michigan on Thursday as they sought to assure the public they would protect the legitimacy of the election. I'm a little worried about Georgia. You should be worried about Georgia. Efforts to change Nebraska's split electoral votes by Republicans have also failed. Yes, that we covered that, but yes, this has also failed. So the main threat right now is in Georgia because we don't know what the progress is on the lawsuits against the state election certification board with regards to their change to force everything to be hand counted. I have already written off Georgia in my head. Don't give it up! Don't give it up. How are you feeling about North Carolina now? I think we have a decent shot at North Carolina. We would immediately take them to court to compel them to certify, and we're confident, because of how clear the election law is in Pennsylvania, the court would expeditiously require the counties to certify their election results, said Pennsylvania Secretary of State Al Schmidt. That's nice. Don't give up, but there should also be a path to victory that doesn't rely on Georgia. Let's do the math with our favorite doom and gloom calculator. Okay. Still think these are going blue. Hey, Wisconsin's only going blue if you guys go out and canvass. Exclamation point, PA, or sorry, not PA, PV or PV donate. You got to get out there, folks, or you're going to hell. Maybe. Nevada's probably going blue. Let's just say for the sake of argument. Arizona's probably going blue. Let's just say for the sake of argument, because we're calculating like, okay, assuming all of that, Dems only need one of the three. Even if we don't get Arizona, Dems still only need one of the three. We'll need Nevada for that to be the case, though. If we don't have Arizona, Wisconsin, or Nevada, like they all go red, we would need two of the three. Nevada's probably going blue. I believe Nevada's going blue. I'd be surprised if it didn't. So let's just say it's going blue, okay? Let's just say it's going blue, right? North Carolina is looking increasingly likely for Kamala because of Mark Robinson dragging down other Republicans on the ticket. I mean, is there evidence of that being the case, that anyone was going to turn out for Mark Robinson but not for Trump in the presidential? Maybe. I agree, momentum's looking good in North Carolina. Look, if this is the state we find ourselves in, Michigan is going blue. If you think otherwise, you're crazy. God, I hope I don't have to eat those words. Nevada, I'm pretty sure, is going blue. I still think Arizona and Wisconsin are going blue, but let's say they don't, you know. In that case, we need to win these two. Pennsylvania right now is a coin flip. It's a coin flip. If we get Pennsylvania, though, we only need one of the other four. Likewise with Georgia. Though Georgia, they're going to try and steal. If we get Georgia, we only need one of the other four. I think right now, if you put a gun to my head and you asked me, what are the odds here on all of these? I would say, here, let's reset the map again, okay? I would say Nevada, 90-10. Kamala. That'd be my guess. Michigan, 90-10. Just keep that. That's like I'm very confident. I'm just tossing those out there, in my opinion. Wisconsin, I say 70-30 in favor of Kamala. Arizona, 60-40, ballparking it. Nuts, I think I agree. Georgia, without tampering from their election board, I would say 60-40. I think Georgia has a solid lean here. I really do. I think North Carolina and Pennsylvania are toss-ups, coin flip, maybe a little better than a coin flip, maybe 55-45, maybe 60-40. I think things are looking okay here. You know, can we win without Georgia? Well, if Georgia gets stolen, or if we lose it legitimately, or if it gets stolen, yeah, we can still win. Assuming we take Nevada. Oh, no. Assuming we take Nevada, we take Arizona, and then we take Michigan. Now all we need is one of these three. We're not taking Utah. No Blutah. North Carolina, Pennsylvania, or Wisconsin. Oh, wait, not Wisconsin. Sorry. Wisconsin doesn't get us there. We can win Wisconsin in this dynamic. We still need PA or North Carolina. The basic gist of it is we need one of these three. We absolutely 100% need one of these three. Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia. If we don't get one of those three, it's over. I wish this wasn't so close. Yeah, that would be nice. Winning combinations? What was the fucky shit happening in PA again? Deregistering voters. Which, hey, you can help fix. If you sign up with Progressive Victory, you can do phone banking in Pennsylvania. You can canvass in Pennsylvania. And you can be, let's just say, instrumental in forestalling the apocalypse, okay? That would be nice. That would be nice. I think the polls are 2020 inaccurate. Well, what we want them to be is 2022 inaccurate. That's what we want. If they're 2022 inaccurate, then we are likely to see a pretty strong Kamala Harris victory. Good news, nearly 1.4 million mail and absentee ballots have been requested in Pennsylvania. Well, that's good to know. Here's how they break down. Stop the steal! What can we Eurotards do? You can phone bank with Progressive Victory. Join their Discord, get some training on phone banking. It doesn't take that long. You'll mostly just be calling people to remind them about the election and ask them what their plans are. There will be less mail and absentee ballots this year. There's no longer a pandemic that justifies it. That might be the case on one end, but on the other hand, I'm pretty sure that in some states we're seeing record levels of absentee and mail ballots requested. Well, absentee ballots, you know, when they are capable of being requested. So, that's cool. USPS says it's going to struggle this election cycle. I'm trying to find, I saw a news article on this. Huge surge in mail-in ballot requests. Give me the article I was looking at. Postal Service insists that it's ready for a flood of mail-in ballots. Texas is actually a swing state with a fascist state government. That is true. That is absolutely true, yes. If it was not for the The Texas state government throwing out ballots and shutting down polling places and what have you. Texas would, in all likelihood, have gone blue in 2020 and would probably remain a very competitive swing state in this election. And keep in mind, if Texas ever goes blue, that's it for Republicans. We are already under occupation of an anti-democratic, like, rigged system, like beyond just the electoral college. Good thing Bluxus is guaranteed this year. Yeah. Well, then we better make it blue, Panic Stasis. I really want this to be true. You know, they've started rolling out the new USPS trucks. After so much time and design, they have finally... This article. The new USPS truck, so much for looking cool while you deliver mail. The next generation delivery vehicle is a visual abomination. Go f*** yourself. It looks fantastic. It's not supposed to look like a Corvette. It's supposed to be your friendly neighborhood mail delivery vehicle. A very low bumper, so if it hits a kid, they go over the hood, not underneath the car. Giant visibility, air conditioning, which, by the way, previous USPS vehicles have not had. It's incredibly, like, local neighborhood friendly. This thing, this brings delight to its neighborhood. It's cute. It's not supposed to be like a cool, epic, awesome vehicle or whatever. Go f*** yourself. I think it's rad. Look at this. Doesn't that look fantastic? Look at how friendly it is. Easy to step onto if you're a mail carrier and you're, like, getting old or you're injured or whatever. Like, you know, you can relatively easily board it and offboard it. Great visibility. It's a neighborhood vehicle. It's friend-shaped. Fully electric, I believe, too, right? Yep. Because USPS vehicles aren't, like, doing giant highway drives or whatever. They don't need to. They just do, like, controlled loops in a neighborhood. They shouldn't have to burn any gas at all. Mail carriers love this truck. I love this truck. Everyone at USPS hates this. I've heard the opposite. I've heard that people love this thing. I hear it actually has air conditioning. Yeah, the previous trucks didn't. Oh, yeah, and you can stand up straight in it. That's huge. You literally walk into it rather than, like, getting up and getting out. Because you have to get up and out and down. Like, you have to get up and out of your truck, like, all the time as a mail carrier. So in this case, you can just walk in. That's got to be so good for your back. You know? Like, even if you're a healthy person, you don't want to get up and down in a car seat like 500 times a day. That's just annoying. That's just annoying. Anyway, what I'm saying is I want these vehicles to deliver billions and billions of Kamala Harris ballots. Fraudulent, authentic, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, the female carriers as well, Sake. I think the problem is how horrible the gas mileage is. Well, I believe it's an electric vehicle, so gas mileage is probably pretty good. You should probably not do fraudulent ballots, I don't care jokes with the Progressive Victory logo on screen. So is comedy illegal now? They can take my I was there in Atlanta dropping 20,000 fraudulent votes for Joe Biden in 2020 jokes away from my cold dead hands. If they can prove it, they can impugn me for it, okay? But they can't prove it. Because I was wearing a balaclava as I dumped those 20,000 ballots for Joe Biden. Folks, believe it or not, it's not actually good for your mental health to consume political news nonstop 24/7, especially in fraught times like these, and then not actually do anything about it. You know, you're just sitting there, you're thinking, what are you doing? I've got good news for you. Progressive Victory right now is gunning up for a big event October 5th and 6th in Wisconsin, canvassing for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, our preferred candidate for the presidency and vice presidency, if you didn't know. And they're doing phone banking and canvassing all over the country, okay? Basically what I'm saying is you should check out Progressive Victory's activities, you know? Pinned comment down below. I know you're thinking I'm busy, I don't want to do it, it's going to be difficult. I get so many people saying it's better than they think it's going to be. It's good. At least take a look. There's a lot going on. Maybe you think, oh, I'll contribute an hour a week, and then it turns out, maybe you contribute 2 hours. You're having so much fun. Just give it a look.